Hey members and guests, Jacob here.
And Robert the Cigar Assessor.
And we're here reviewing the Gurkha Cellar Reserve 15 year this week, the Maduro. I am overjoyed and pumped to review this cigar, and I think my friend here, Robert,
is underjoyed and deflated.
So, we're going to see if this pepper stick puts some spice into his life.
That's right. You know what? I'm willing to give every cigar a chance a couple times. Maybe I didn't like it at first, but today I might something might happen and I might like it.
Yep, we never know. What's the breakdown of the cigar, Robert?
The wrapper is a Brazilian Maduro wrapper, and the binder is a Dominican Olor binder with 15-year Dominican filler.
15-year-old Dominican filler. So I think that's why we're going to make you a fan of this cigar today.
Well, it's got a nice smell.
It's a little hard to smell the foot of this cigar, so be careful you don't jam it up your nose.
I'm getting sweetness.
On the right, it's caramel, almost a sugar cane.
And floral.
On the left, I'm getting a very cocoa, almost like a dark chocolate cocoa flavor.
And just so you know, this thing wasn't working this morning, and Jacob took out the toolbox and he fixed it. So look at that.
We do cutter repairs here. I didn't know this, but we found out this morning, so come on down.
That's right.
Oh no!
How's the draw, Robbie?
Very open. Hay and cocoa.
I get cocoa and a little black pepper, soft black pepper, not in your face.
So nice open draw. And with these cigars, make sure you don't over toast. He's just supposed to light the little tip. If you over toast the wrapper, it's going to get a little harsh on you. So be really careful. Make sure your light is not turned up to 10. I like this.
Because they're a figurado, you absolutely got to turn the cigar while toasting. If you don't rotate this cigar, on top of what Robbie said, you'll start getting a canoe burn so bad. You'll get a one-side burn. You don't want that with the cigar. It changes the flavor profile. You want everything to be an even burn.
Suck the flame in. Suck the flame in. Don't put the flame on it.
I would say one of the only thing I think that turns people away from the cigar off the start is starting this cigar takes work. It's not an effortless draw at start. You gotta puff on it, you gotta work on it. Once it opens up, it's amazing. So we'll get into this cigar a little more. Come back to you maybe 3/4 of the way or a third of the way through. Robert, talk about the keynotes off the bat.
Yeah, cedar. I'm getting cedar right away. So
I'm just getting a nice woodsy, a little bit of cocoa. I can't wait to get into this cigar. I love it. Are you a fan of the start?
not bad.
All right, not bad. All right, members and guests, we'll come back to you when we're a third into this cigar. All right, members and guests, we're back about a third into this cigar, the Gurkha Cellar Reserve 15 year. I still love this Maduro. I stand by what I say. It's my favorite Gurkha. Robert, what are you thinking about it?
Well, I'm not thinking anything because I'm getting nothing. I'm not getting anything from this cigar.
Really?
Nothing. And it's burning pretty crappy.
So, needless to say, the battle of the palates is starting.
And so I'm standing by what I think of this cigar so far. I'm hoping that as we get past the midway point, something picks up. So I'm just getting nothing.
You don't get a black pepper or leather tone? Wow. I get a black pepper and a heavy leather tone. It's one of my favorite reasons I love this cigar is I always get a black leather tone throughout the whole cigar.
You know, and this is the Cellar Reserve, so I expect a little bit more out of a cigar like this, which they would tout as, you know, a top cigar for the price that they sell it for. You know, as maybe a $7, $8 cigar, it's a great cigar, but you know, if it's 15 to 20 bucks, That's how I think of cigars when I'm reviewing them.
Now, do you think maybe it's because Dominican filler? Are you used to Nicaraguan tobacco? Are you looking for
and Honduran?
So I wonder if this is definitely a cigar because I'm a Nicaraguan smoker as well. I love Tatuaje and other certain brands that carry that heavy Nicaraguan punch to them. I think maybe you're expecting something more bold, and this really is a mellow Maduro. One of my selling points on a cigar actually is that it is a mellow Maduro. People look at the wrapper and they think, oh, it's going to be spicy and pepper. It's just a black leather, smooth smoke. It's still Dominican filler at the end of the day. It's not a high nicotine, not an in-your-face tobacco. And aged 15 years, the filler is definitely going to be a lot lighter than maybe your average cigar smoker or weekly cigar smoker is used to.
Yeah, no, that's fair to say. That's fair to say. And some people love these. They come in and they buy lots of them. They love this cigar, and that's just their palate. Gurkha and my palate don't mix. That's all I can say. Because you know what? Cigar lives matter.
All tobacco goes to heaven. That's it, damn it. So what do you think about the draw on the cigar and construction?
Great draw. Construction's good. The burn's really canoeing like we talked about. That's what I'm getting.
The canoe burn, like I said, if you're not delicate with this cigar, in between filming I did have to toast the bottom edge. You gotta stay on it a little bit if you want that even burn. Because this cigar is temperamental. It will do its own thing if you don't stay on it. But I don't know why I love this cigar. It's one of my favorite Gurkhas. So we'll come back to you for the finish. Hope you guys are still, loving these wonderful reviews we're doing. Robert, what do you have to put in on this?
Well,
you just look so miserable. It makes me sad.
Well, it's not it's not an exciting cigar to me. It's just blah. The first Gurkha I ever tried was the Ninja, and I remember it was at another cigar shop, and me and my buddies were smoking it. We felt like we had sand in the cigar. So I was wondering if they probably put spices or something. So I went to the rep, who was some.
Are you saying because they're Indian they put sand in their cigar?
I guess so.
This is so bad.
I said, is there some kind of spices, a little spice pieces? Because I feel like a grit in my mouth. And she's like, no, that shouldn't be happening. But everybody that night had felt like they had little pebbles in there.
Wonder if it's short filler.
That's what it could be, maybe.
Something. All right, members and guests, we'll come back to the end of the cigar. Stay tuned. All right, members and guests, we're here at the final part of this cigar review. I just took the band off. We're at the band limit now.
And I think I might keep my band on so it gives it a little flavor.
You're looking for the more ashy tones, or what are you going for here, Robert? He'd rather have the black ink than the binder. It's pretty bad.
But it did come off with no problems and no defects underneath. So I got a little bit. I tasted a little pepper as it hit the midway point, but then it just mellowed out again. And
now you still not getting any black leather tones?
No.
Wow. So, needless to say, I lose. I cannot make Robert a fan of this cigar.
No. No. And like I said, it's my palate, so there are people that love this cigar, and I'm not saying that it's a bad cigar overall, just for me, and people that like the same stuff I like. It's a very blah cigar for the.
Maybe we'll get the members and guests more interactive too. If you guys want, feel free to always comment on these videos if you've tried the cigar, or reach out to our social media team and let them know what you thought about maybe smoking the cigar. See if you get the black leather tones. I'd like to challenge the members and guests to pick it up and give it a shot and see what you get in this cigar. See if you can find the black leather. I think it is a one-dimensional cigar. I think that there is only one flavor aspect to it. It doesn't really change or evolve or go up and down like a lot of your cigars do. It definitely is just a consistent flavor cigar, or as Robert says, a consistent flavorless cigar.
I noticed you were wearing sunglasses today.
It was just in honor of you. I felt like I just had to get this mojo you have working with you,
Oh.
these glasses and the poker face, I just, it's hard to read you. I don't know. Friend or foe? You tell me. And then we already got Indians watching over us all the time.
That's right, that's right. Over me, this guy with his eyeballs, he keeps looking at me.
Yeah, that's how we watch our employees.
It's like one of those Jesus pictures, you know? Wherever you go, there's somebody looking at you.
As long as you don't see like the Virgin Guadalupe in your cigar or something, we're good.
Hey, that'll get people to come here. I think I see something.
Yeah, what's that? So, in closing, I do get a leather tone. Robert, what do you think about you overall? Did you have to relight it? Was there any work?
There was a lot of work because it was tunneling, canoeing, and it was flowering. The ash was like opening up and flowering. So I tapped it off a couple times. I had to relight, or we call it touching it up, a couple times. It's still giving me trouble. But you know what? It's about time we had a clash of the palates, because the last two reviews we kind of agreed. We like the cigars, so this is a good thing.
Yes, yeah, no, I like it. This is when you get to see unique, taste buds on the palate. It does exist. I'm sure there's going to be some reviews we're going to do down the road that you love the cigar, and I am not just a big fan. But you know what? Any cigar is better than no cigar.
That's what I say. Cigar lives matter. Remember that.
Yes, we're going to start a trend now.
We should, and help.
Hashtags cigar lives matter.
So we can fight these taxes and fight this FDA bullshit and everything else.
On that note, though, interesting enough, members, I am pushing this lounge to become a CRA certified store. So hopefully we can do some CRA events. There's more to come on that. But we'll wrap this review up this week. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to come in and try the cigar, again, come in, give us your feedback. We'd love to hear it. Robert?
I wonder if Bill Clinton used a Gurkha. What? They needed to get some flavor on it.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you here at 888. Subscribe to our channel. Get more updates on these weekly reviews.
That's right. What's better than that?
Nothing.
That's right.